Hey, how's it going, everyone? Oh, that's not the wrong. That's not the right thing. This is the right thing. I'm just waiting for the stream to start, and then yeah. Well, well, gonna show the stream after when it starts. Hey, Beyond, how's it going? I have a headache, but this is just like for an hour, so this is fine. Then afterwards, I can take a nap again. Why restream? What do you mean restream? It's post-stream. It's not really restreaming, it's post-streaming. Yeah. Like, see? I have a headache because not enough sleep, but whatever. That's fine. Not like, you know. Is it still not on? Okay, it's still not on. I don't care about the live chat. Live chat is weird. Not only about solo leveling, but for everyone in general. YouTube live chat is weird. And the game, solo leveling is currently on maintenance, like 5 hours more. So when I wake up later, it's gonna be still not done with the maintenance. Oh my god, this is so stuff. Don't tell me they accidentally start a stream on a different. No, they didn't. Please, it doesn't look like it. Oh! What the heck? Discord, where is your auto streamer mode? So weird. Oh my god, where's the live stream? I still need to sleep. Come on. Yeah. See, if this was on Twitch, it wouldn't be this hard to start the stream. All because YouTube is weird. Or maybe they really are late. Still nothing. Oh! Fuck, I got debated. At least I can remove the chat now. Yeah, there's no audio. Or is it muted? Oh, it is muted. There you go, 1080p. Yeah! High quality content. Both. Oh my god. It's always so fun seeing newbies talk in the servers saying, "How long is the maintenance? How long is the maintenance?" When in reality, you just launch the game and then you'll get hit with a 6-hour timer. And then when they hear it's 6 hours, they're like, "Oh, 6 hours is so long." Oh, you weren't there when the maintenance was 14 hours, my boy. Oh my god. And then after the maintenance, not even 1 hour, people will start pouring into the server and gonna be like, "Oh, is the new hunter good? Is it worth it?" Wait for like a day or two. No one knows yet. What is his build? Is he worth it? I don't know. I mean, aside from that, the Discord server, the official Discord server is actually really helpful. I'm just too tired to bother every single time. Uh, it's like one guy gonna ask, "Oh, is it worth it?" And then after 10 minutes, someone's also gonna ask, without even scrolling up a bit, when the question was just above their message. Is the new guy worth it? Not like the Discord server is blocking older messages. If you're a newly joined player, uh, so weird. I don't know. Oh, I don't have a browser. Full screen display. Source. Uh, Duplicate this one. Full browser capture. Let me just fix this real quick. No, no, no. Could be window capture, right? Eh. There you go. We remove this one. There you go. Now there's no issue. Even if I press this one, yeah. That's fine, that's fine. All good. I am so good. Oh my god, where's Panda? Oh, maybe he's doing something. Double check. Let's remove annotation though. Almost. Ah. Oh my god. I'm in pain. Slowly, slowly. We're getting there. Last minute. Oh yeah, can you hear the thingy? beyond. Can you hear the browser, by the way, properly? Is it not too, like... It's not the game, it's just the browser. Just the stream. Can you hear it properly, or is it too low? Yeah, that's my question. Oh, there we go. Ah! You hunter!
An honorable death is better than a shameful life. I will hold myself accountable with this power.
Okay.
Take responsibility.
What? Oh, he's like a melee combat thing. That's cool. That's cool. And I think that's what he did in the manual as well. Like semi-melee. Oh, he got knocked out of the fight early. Okay. Yeah.
I will hold you accountable.
Oh. That's cool. That's some cool moves right there. What? Oh, that's a skin.
I feel like a whole new man.
What, you just changed your clothes and then you're already a whole new man? That's a fashionable guy.
With all of my strength.
Oh, that was a bit right.
Happy New Year!
New Year? What do you mean? It's June.
You're right, but it is the first update after our 1-year anniversary, so it's a whole new year for Solo. And that's a reason to celebrate.
You know what? I like that a lot, Jackie. And it does feel good to be back behind the chair. I mean, big thanks to Thomas Andre for taking my place last stream and yelling core a lot. I mean, can we get some of those in the chat? That was really fun.
Core. You know, I kind of missed your cosplays. Not that you guys aren't great as is, but some Jackie Wu and Thomas Andre were a lot of fun to have around. Also, people didn't know it, but I was cosplaying as well.
Really? I didn't notice anything different. Wait, let me guess. Were you cosplaying as the system?
Is there
You got
double,
me. You know it.
double
I'm
voice?
cosplaying every stream.
Wow, you're
Beep
really
boop.
committed.
Yeah, I guess that is true. I mean, you are the system every stream, but you know.
Wait,
oh, there's
how
the
will her
cores in the
clothes
chat.
is
Thanks, guys.
transparent?
But yeah, enough reminiscing about our 1-year
Nice
anniversary,
green
although that was
screen.
a lot of fun. Jackie, what do we have for today's live stream?
Okay,
What the
well,
heck?
in this 10.5 update, we'll be saying Guten Tag to the first German hunter added to solo leveling Arise, Lennart Neerman. We'll also take a look at several formidable bosses, check out some nice quality of life improvements,
God.
and of course, if you stay until the end of the stream, you will get an exclusive Sharp livestream coupon code.
Yeah, that's right. I just saw Payne in the chat saying I look more bald, and bald is handsome. So I appreciate that.
That's great.
You know, I don't know if I can pull off the bald look. Not everybody can. I don't think I'm one of them. But before we begin today, keep in mind that everything presented today is on a test build and may be different from the actual live update. And as a reminder, we
Exactly.
greatly appreciate when you like our streams and subscribe to the channel, as it helps a lot with the algorithm. We are so close to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube. I think we're like 1.5K away. So if we get that done today, I'd be very happy.
Absolutely. All right. Well, whether or not we get there today, we've got lots of wonderful things to cover. So are you ready, system?
I'm ready.
Are you ready, CM Prism?
Yes.
All
I mean,
right.
yeah.
Then without further ado,
The heck?
let's charge right into this Humble
Okay.
Mage's moveset.
Let's go.
Now, we've seen this name come up quite a bit in the chat over the past year, and we are so excited to finally add Lennart Nierman to the playable
Now I
Hunter
can't beat my
roster.
candy.
Unlike last stream's super egotistical and self-absorbed Thomas Andre, Lennart is a true
But
gentleman.
this is how they
scholar,
stream it.
almost humble to a fault, a wonderful big brother. Lennart Nierman is canonically one of the
I'm used
strongest
to it
S-rank
now.
hunters we've added to the game, aside from the national level hunters.
You know, that's honestly, Leonard Nierman basically looks like me and is me, right? Like super
Is you?
humble, like probably the most humble person I know is me. So
Cough.
I mean, like I think like really, if there was a solo leveling Arise live action,
How
make,
old are they? I don't know.
don't you think they would try to cast
Why
me
would I
as
want to
Leonard
know?
Nierman?
I feel like you could fit the role for sure.
Would they try, or would you make them? That's the real question.
I think I would make them because of who I am. You know, they'd be like, I can't think of anybody else, so
Sure.
in turn I'm making them. But let's go into
But
this.
yeah, they're just doing.
Of course.
you
So,
know,
Lennart's basic attack, and I
Post
apologize
stuff.
to anyone who actually speaks German in the chat. We're going to do our best on the pronunciation today.
Oh
The
no,
basic
the
attack
skill
is
names are.
Eisensturm. Lennart hurls mana at his enemies, alternating which hand he uses as he blasts, then finishes them off with a brief rapid-fire attack. This deals increasing
There's
wind
Echo.
elemental damage that scales with the user's defense. His support skill, Wolfsprung,
Really?
has Lennart slashing through enemies with a spinning ring of mana, which also deals wind elemental damage that scales with the user's defense. And when
Oh,
this
defense?
skill hits, it inflicts the airborne effect on the target. It also is a powerful mana-imbued zone that remains for several seconds, dealing continuous damage to enemies in the area. His core attack,
Okay.
Wolfsjäger, has Lennart charging up briefly before dashing forward and striking upward. This deals a high amount of wind elemental damage that scales with his defense and inflicts airborne as well. When using this
Or
skill, if
airborne.
there's enemies within 5 meters of him, he
It's
immediately
basically
attacks
useless
them.
against bosses.
The quick time event skill, Nachtwolf, has him twirling in a sliding motion and then performing a mana-based punch. This deals wind elemental damage that also scales with his defense and also inflicts the airborne effect. How about we look at those
Okay.
skills in action? Take it away, Prism.
Let's do it. And honestly, you said you weren't going to be very good at that German, but as someone who doesn't know German, that sounded very German and proper. So
Yeah.
good job on that.
All right, well, thank you. I'll take it.
5 out
All
of
right,
5.
we got the basic combo here, basic attacks, having a good time. And then let's try out Wolfsjäger. Was that,
Wolfsjäger?
yeah, was that pretty good?
Pretty close, pretty close.
Wait, that's the wrong thing. That was skill one. My bad.
You were too busy trying to
Yeah,
think
yeah,
about
yeah.
the pronunciation.
That's very true. But like, pretty cool, right? Okay, now this is the core attack here.
Okay.
All right, there you go.
That's the core attack.
Alrighty,
That
back to the
looks
skill.
fine.
Right. So his skill 1 is Fenrirson, where he spins and slashes through enemies with a ring of mana power. This inflicts a % of his defense as damage. It's also wind elemental damage, also inflicts the airborne effect, and creates the mana imbued zone that remains for several seconds, dealing continuous damage to enemies that are caught up in it. His skill
Or
2, Kaiser's Rach, has him unleashing a shower of mana towards the ground like hard light rain. This inflicts a % of his defense as damage. It's also wind elemental damage. When the final hit lands, it knocks down the target, and that rain is an area of effect attack that will damage for several continuous seconds. Finally, his ultimate skill, VODS Symphony, has Lennart creating mana duplicates of himself that charge at a central point from all sides over a certain period of time. This is
Okay.
also wind elemental damage. It
Oh, yeah, that
also
was,
inflicts
one
the
that looks
airborne
like-
effect and also
whatchamacallit?
deals continuous damage, and that is along the trail of strikes.
the combo thingy.
So yes, that's coming in from all different directions. Very exciting.
Oh, it's from
Why
their
don't you
stream.
show
Yeah,
us
yeah.
what that
There's
looks
Echo
like in
earlier.
the game? CM Prism.
Let's do it. All right, I
Oh,
gave
shit, I
you guys a
forgot
little
the
sneak peek
screenshot,
of the
lol.
first skill here, but we're gonna use Fen.
Whatever, it's
Can
fine.
you say it?
Doesn't matter.
Fenrir's then?
Yes, we're gonna use that first.
Fenrir's Claw.
The important thing is
Yeah,
the
something like
awakening
that.
effects anyway.
Yes, very good. And then the second one thing I really like about Lennart Nierman is one, he looks like me, so I mean he is me. The second off, his rotation is very fast, and this is the second ability.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yeah,
can see
his
there's a
skills
nice
are
You
fast.
him.
rain.
Yeah.
The cast, the casting is
And then let's
fast, so
check
you
out
can move
Toad
almost
Symphony,
immediately.
which is his ultimate. Like, I thought that was CM Prism for a second.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I think it might be the closest thing we get to a Hunter of CM Prism in the game.
I like the little gear effects that
Oh,
you
yeah.
see that are around him when he's like sitting on the throne.
Very
There.
German.
Just got a little bit of like gear effects, and then he's got those like triangle shaped like the stuff that is showing up in the heads up display that matches the hard light rain. I love the way it looks.
And then his AoE is, as you can see, really, really solid. So those people that are still using Emma's first ability in some of the Battlefield of Times, just to go through that quickly, Lennart might give her a run for her money in that little specific niche. But you can see the ultimate, more mana clones just keep coming in.
That's cool. I thought
He has
just
such
like
a quick rotation, but long cooldown, so
stuck,
I think he's
but
really
there's
good
still
at getting
additional
in, nuking, and
clones.
getting that damage over time, and then eventually switch.
Okay.
And then all the bosses are covering HP as well, and you guys will see he has a special effect for when bosses recover HP once we get to the passives.
Yeah, that's something that he is especially good at, is bosses that heal themselves.
What?
I just love looking at the effects. It's like a whole storm. If you can get them to stay in the first ability for a while, it does a massive amount of damage as well. But like, I always think it's me.
Is that a mirror? No. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think that's my favorite part too. And then the rain, just a bunch of mana. I love when he punches with his basic attack. He has like little gloves of mana, wind mana, that he's punching and throwing out.
It looks cool. It looks fine. But it feels like he doesn't have a lot
now
of
that
damage.
we've gone through the little tutorial
So
bit.
to be fair, he also did stop attacking.
Aren't you
in the
just
middle.
seeing, like, if it just said
So it's
CM
kinda
Prism,
fine.
you wouldn't know the difference,
Yeah. CM Prism victory.
right?
Screen would look the same.
Close
Yeah,
enough.
exactly.
Close enough.
All right, now let's go on to his passives.
All right. Looking at those passives, when
Oh my
Code
God.
Symphony hits, it activates the Hunter's Cage effect and grants instances of the Analysis effect. When Lennart uses Fenrisson or Kaiser Jacques, they gain instances of the Analysis effect. The user's defense increases by 1%, while the Analysis effect is active. And then looking more closely at Hunter's Cage and Analysis, when Hunter's Cage is on a target and they regain HP, it increases the amount of damage that Lennart does to
Okay.
them by 1%. So if they're trying to heal, then he's going to hit him harder. You just can't win. With that Analysis effect, he gains super armor, but when he's hit, he loses one instance of that effect. But because he can lose instances of it, you know it's stackable. At that first
Okay.
advancement, when the Analysis effect has stacked enough times, it activates the Defensive Divination Circle effect on the entire team. This means that they cannot lose or gain instances of the Analysis effect, so that fixes that problem that you have at the base level. He gains super armor, and it increases Lennart's critical hit damage and defense by 1%. At the second
Okay.
advancement, his wind elemental damage
Oh, there's
increases
not a lot
by
of
1%.
effects
At
now.
the third advancement, using Fenrisson, Kaiser
Kinda
Jacques,
weird.
or Toad Symphony increases the duration of the attack zone that's created by several seconds. And when wind team members, including the user, use their basic skill, they recover 8% of their
Oh.
MP and their power gauge charge. At the fourth advancement, for every wind ally,
That's
the
cool.
defense,
But
defense
MP
of those
recovery,
team
but
members
what?
increases by 1%, and the HP of the entire team also increases by 1%. At the fifth
Defense and
advancement, the
HP.
Hunter's Cage effect is enhanced. The user gains several instances of the Analysis effect just when entering a stage, so right off the bat, and the cooldown of Toad
Hold on,
Symphony
the
is
ult
decreased.
is decreased.
All
Okay,
right. System,
that's
why don't you
new.
tell us about his unique weapon?
I'd be happy to. Some people in the chat are saying you should have cosplayed as him.
Dude,
Oh,
Yeah.
You know, I didn't think I needed to, because, you know, I am him, right? I mean, I see half the people saying I'm delusional, and half the people say CM Prism skin win.
All right.
maybe one of these days. Maybe
Now,
that'll be a little
when the other
treat
guy
on one
speaks,
of
it's
these
fine.
upcoming
It's
streams.
normal because he is
Cosplay
like
all the time. All right, Lennart's
acting
unique
as
weapon
a
is the weight
system
of
voice, like an
responsibility.
AI
If you saw
voice,
in
but
his
he's
unique
really
weapon, he
not.
kinda had it in his hand. I think
That's
he
why
did
there's
that.
an echo.
A watch that reminds one of the responsibility
Oh, there's
they
free
bear as
paralyzed.
a person with power. That's pretty deep, I have to say. Shout out to whoever wrote that. This increases the user's defense by a percentage when using the skills. And it also inflicts the paralyze effect for several seconds to the enemy within 10 meters.
And that's going to be pretty helpful, because then if you can paralyze them in one spot, then you can hit them pretty hard with those ongoing effects.
is very true. I love reading
What's the
chat right now,
cooldown, though?
guys.
Can you just stack the
I
paralyze?
see Jay is, when are we getting CM Prism in the game? I am right here,
It
guys.
probably.
You know,
You
this
just
is
keep
probably-
saying that. You're
Yeah,
gonna
I-
convince more
yeah, you know
people
what?
that you're-
Let me know if it gets old, chat. All right, let me know if it gets old. But thank you guys. Thank you, especially Jackie, for reading everything in German. Because I
I
can't.
tried. I gave it my best shot.
Hey, any Germans in the chat, let us know how she did there. Because
Yeah,
I think
give
it
us
was,
a rating, 1 to 10.
I think it was sehr gut. That's pretty much all I know. All right, so what are we thinking, guys? I know I'm gonna pull for him, obviously for aforementioned reasons. But let's get straight into what Lennart Nierman does in game in the newest Encore mission.
All right, let's do it.
That's right here. I'll be straight with you guys as someone who is trying to figure it out.
Chief
I don't
Ghost.
exactly know what the best team will be. I'm gonna let all you guys who are very good at this game help figure that out. And this, figure out the meta for the team. But today we're gonna be challenging Higos here, the new boss that we have all brand new. Gonna go tier 15, so not too hard, but having a great time here. And then so I put Goto here, and obviously gonna make him in the third slot because I want him to do a bunch of damage here. And then we're gonna have Hanfemi supporting as well, just so
Yeah,
we
I
can
guess
really
Goto
see
makes
what he
sense
does.
with
And then I'll show
Lennart,
you guys a little bit
since
about the artifacts I have on.
Goto's
I have Desire because he
passive
does a lot of damage with his basic attacks.
makes
over
the
and over.
third
And
slot
then
on the
we are
team
going
like
to be doing
deal more
the
damage,
core-
but
as for
also
cores,
take more
I'm not,
damage.
again, I wasn't super sure what we're gonna
Since
do
he
with
uses
that. but
defense stealing,
I put it
it's
together.
fine.
Let's see how we go. Zav says dong Wang tongues. Revived? Is this gonna be a new Dong Su? Wang Dong Su? The Wind Hunter? I don't can you revive what has never been alive?
Oh no! Oh, drag him through the mud.
Yeah,
Brutal.
I mean
Oh
we
no, what
put
is
all
this?
that out just to lose to Sung Jin Woo in like 1 second, so
Can't deny that.
yeah.
I appreciate everyone in the chat who's supporting my attempt at the German. Thank you, and thank you. shout out to the
Oh
one
no,
person
this
who
is
gave some compliments to my
anti-auto.
outfit. It was a fun idea to wear the sprightly colored jacket until we realized that green does not show up on a green screen.
I think it makes it more fun though.
I'm like partially invisible. It's fine.
Camouflage effect.
Yes,
Exactly.
absolutely.
Okay.
I gotta
Whoa,
hide
I
from these new abilities.
the
This
quality.
hunter
Oh,
is
no.
coming for us all. Oof.
The bit rate.
I'm
I'm
glad
sorry, I
he's
don't
focusing on
have
Higos
YouTube
right now,
Premium.
Also, if you notice too, it's okay if the enemy
guess it's
gains
fine,
HP
even
because
if
then
my-
Lennart will deal more
My
damage.
VOD
with
quality
his
is like that
abilities
because
as
their
well
VOD
as well.
quality is also like
And
that.
look at that, we already got the ultimate back. That's just what I'm saying. Like he gets in and gets out so quickly that like you might not think he's doing a lot of damage, but like all that is that's just his damage, and I just did it in like 2 seconds, right?
What
So
the heck?
even though he's not out for a
Okay. long
long time, he still puts out an insane amount of damage and very quickly, which I think is super underrated in this game.
Okay.
I'm just sitting here awestruck. Look at him go. Look at your little team go.
Yay! And again here, and look, we already have our ultimate back already. And again, he will face it with honor.
Mhm.
So humble. Oh,
Yes, his story is one of my favorites that we've worked on so far. Each little hunter comes with a little bit of new stories, and
Okay.
his background isn't fleshed out a ton in the original webtoon.
He is not
so
a burst
they put a little more
type.
work into fleshing him out as a character for the game, and I really
That
like
is
what
what
they did.
making it look like
Yeah,
not
that's what
dealing
I'm
any,
like. Big
a
shout
lot
out
of
to all the
damage.
people that work on the lore behind
He just
everything like that, because it adds
chips
so much
on the
depth
enemy
to
with
every
his
single
ult
character.
and
Because I know
his
when I'm watching the anime or when
weapon skill.
read back on the manhwa and things like that, I just see the characters and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. And then now when you get to play with them, learn their backstories, I'm like, oh.
On a reread, now it's gonna hit a different way. Absolutely.
Exactly. I see a lot of people saying the crazy damage. Ooh, I see someone
Okay.
asking a question about Monarchs coming to the game soon. Can't answer that. Sorry.
I like Goto saying, "I'm king," and then
We'll
Lennart
see
not
how it
saying
goes.
anything, but is truly king.
Yeah, that was fun. Okay, guys, if I make
When
him
his
face,
awakening,
okay,
though,
honestly,
just
if
by
I didn't get my hair
reading it-
cut right now, I could have probably just like.
Yeah, yeah.
Is that the face he's making?
Just a very serious expression.
Yeah, it's gonna be
absolutely.
8-3
Camera
minimum,
be, like, a little bit lower
for
than
this
free
way,
to
this way,
play
this way.
minimum. Per minimum.
Yeah, you're
The best stopping point, 8-3.
close enough.
Yeah, right.
It's
Okay.
kind of normal for most hunters
Alrighty,
nowadays.
Zai, it's time for our first trivia question, y'all.
Let's do it. All right. In what country did Lennart Neerman first see Sung Jinu?
I thought it'd be a little hard, especially for the people who aren't manhwa readers or any of the other ones that fully come out yet, to ask you exactly the first time you saw him.
Yeah.
So we kind of just did a little bit easier, just the country this time. But bonus points or brownie points for what event was going on during this time. Wow, that was fast.
Look at them go.
El Dementials, I think got it first. And then, oh my gosh, everyone is so fast.
They truly are, yeah.
And they're reading the
we thought the
YouTube
lag
chat.
was a
I don't
little
have the
bit,
YouTube
like,
chat
slower,
on.
but
I'm never
they're
gonna
proving
check YouTube
that-
chat.
Yeah, okay.
Chat's updating pretty quick.
Maybe, are we making these, okay, be honest, chat. Are we making these questions too hard? I mean, too easy.
Too easy.
Is it too easy?
Only my
Because
YouTube
everyone
chat.
got it already. The
Which
correct
is
answer
done at
is
this time.
USA.
One person get it right, and then everyone else just starts.
maybe,
Sometimes.
maybe.
That
But
is
it was,
right.
yeah, it was in the United States of America
Or-
during the International Guild Conference.
Everyone just knows their lore really well.
Yeah.
It's
Loves Solo Leveling.
entirely possible
Mhm.
that everyone just knows this right off
Yep.
the bat. Yeah.
I didn't see anyone say during the International Guild Conference, though, so... Oh, I see it now.
Oh,
Yep.
they know their stuff. This,
Yep.
yeah, our community's great.
Yeah, okay.
You gotta like step up the game. You gotta make the
All right.
questions a little
So
harder.
yes, okay. So for next live stream, guys, should we make them very hard? And this is the second. This is the follow up question, the trivia question. Should we make them harder?
More
Yes.
difficult trivia questions,
Yeah.
yes or no?
Mm-hmm. That's what I want to know. Because honestly, like we'll get to this a little later too. Y'all know a lot more than sometimes we think we do. We know. We know. You think yes.
During the sharp live stream is the real answer.
Yeah, okay. And so yeah, a little bit about the lore during this time. He actually, I don't think he necessarily met him the first time he saw Sung Jin Woo, but it's that kind of thing of like, when you walk up to someone and you're about to say something and then you're like, okay, that guy,
Might be cooler than me.
yeah, might be a little too cool, might be a little too strong.
I don't think.
Yeah. I think a lot of people would end up doing that to Lennart Neerman himself, because he is me.
Yes, you're super intimidating. Yeah. But-
Very intimidating.
We will be definitely looking for more difficult questions then. But because
Yeah.
you guys answered this one, everyone in the chat, if you didn't get the answer right, say thank you to everyone who did. You've unlocked the first coupon code. And that coupon code is
Lennart Heerman. Lennart Heerman. But
There's the code.
E is a
That's
3
what I
at
was
first,
waiting
so.
for.
he's not just near, he's here.
That's right. Lennart is here, man.
All right, just note that the coupon code is only valid until Thursday the 5th at 7 p.m. PDT. So make sure that you use it before then.
Mhm.
Now the hunt
Thursday?
is on
Kind of weird. It's just like a
Government
1 day.
hard mode.
That's right. Hard mode is here for Yog. Wowza.
There you go.
So it's just
There's
like
the
all
thing
the other
that
workshop revealing
I'm
night. We are
probably
recruiting
doing,
the
but
strongest hunters
only-
to defeat him.
Okay.
And just like all the previous ones,
Oh,
this
there's
will be a
3
race. So the
skins.
first 1,000 people will get those rewards that you see on screen there.
Oh,
You'll get a profile
First
background,
1,000.
profile frame, Sung Jin Woo costume,
And
chromas
the
as
3,000.
well.
Yeah, that's what that little rainbow
And then
icon means.
6,000.
That you
Wow.
get special color variations of that costume if you are one of the first 1,000 or
Exactly.
1,000 to 3,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yes.
And those, like you said, same goes for those 1,000 to 3,000, and then for
We're never gonna hit
3,000 to
the 3,000.
6,000 to beat it,
I don't
you
care.
just get the profile
I'm
background,
sad.
profile icon.
We're gonna
and
get the
Sung Jin
purple.
Woo
I'm
costume
probably gonna
without
get the purple
chroma.
one.
So it is really important that you guys try to beat
Yeah.
this, because all of you, the first 3,000 that beat it, also unlock rewards to all hunters, just like in the previous events. For everyone to get marks of time 1 for 30 of them, 30 marks of time 2, 20 custom draw tickets, a million gold, and
Ooh.
1,000 mana imbued fabric. So these are all really good rewards. And so for people that can't make it, and challenge hard mode Yog and beat them, make sure you guys cheer those people on that can, because then you'll get some of those great rewards after the 3,000 people defeat it as well.
When the whole
Eh.
community succeeds, everybody
see.
gets rewards. All right, now
Kinda
let's
cool
check
though,
out the
kinda
newest
cool though. They
addition
added
to
a
the
new skin
Battlefield of
again.
Time, the Ant King.
That's right. Here we go.
Oh, and
We
then
have the
there's a
Ant
new
King.
battlefield of time.
I'm just letting you guys know. I think I have the world record on this battlefield of time right now. Not because my time was incredibly good.
But because it's a test build.
Yeah, but because I'm the only
You're the
one.
only one on the server.
on the server. So.
Absolutely. Oh, you should probably make sure that your skills are bound correctly this time, huh? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah.
Mhm.
But I did redeem myself on the last live stream, so I'm
Yeah,
really happy about
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know.
We'll see if you can keep up your winning streak.
So as you can see here, we're
Okay,
gonna
okay.
have a poll in the chat, over under. So this was the record time. I think I played for about 20 minutes before this, practicing. Not much time, but we're gonna say over under 1 minute and 40 seconds for my run here. What do you guys think? Do you think I'm gonna get over 1 minute and 40 seconds, or do you guys think I'm gonna get under 1 minute and 40 seconds? With this being my best time here, and only practicing for about 20 minutes.
Once this Ant King boss gets released for Battlefield of Time, everyone's just gonna be doing it
every time. You
so
know, I think I've
fast.
proven I stepped up every time. Even with all that, I still won. You know. I see. Look, thank you. I see Prism W's. Do it again. That's
All
right. Hopefully, sometime soon we'll get the.
Under.
So many people saying under. Thank you. That's right.
They
Under
believe in you.
140,
They
yeah.
have faith in you.
Okay, so I'll walk you guys through the strategy first. There's a few mobs here as well. I don't. Are we getting the pull in the chat? But if not, that's okay. We'll just look
We
at
already
the
see this wave
over-unders.
of support.
Yeah, yep.
There are two doubters there, but
I'll walk you guys through my definitely pro strategy here with Lee Bora. I'm choosing to do a kind of a dark, but then with Gogun He to be that breaker, just because it's fun. I see some people saying use Thomas as well, but I did try out Thomas, and I feel like because you have to use his ult to really get into some damage. I think Beck for me was faster in my 20 minutes of trying this out. Oh yeah, I see Dennis Lopez saying we just wait to see Taipal's tutorial to do Barrow in less than 50 seconds. Yeah, definitely I will not be fast at all once everyone has actual guides out, but this is just my 20-minute guide. So Libor is here to do obviously the charm for the big boss, but also do a lot of AoE damage because there are a few mobs. And then Gogun He is obviously here for the break, and his second skill is also very good at AoE damage. And then we have here Beck is just raw, just smashing basic attacks and core attacks the entire time and dealing a lot of damage. So let's see here. We have the blessing set, the greed, and then I just put on the core and these sets as well. And then for the cores, this is just what I put together last minute. Again, I did like 3 or 4 runs, so we'll see how it goes.
Zap says after seeing your team, over.
oh no!
No, this is it, guys. This is it. Trust. I have.
Again, how it goes.
I think I put like 15 minutes to prep this. Okay.
So I don't really mind
You're
that
gonna give
much.
it your best shot,
Oh, yeah.
but
Okay, so what you do here, we're gonna run down, put your E down the middle, and then spam your first 2 abilities, go, and then hopefully that should kill the other 2 over there. Yep, and then come on, yep, nice. And then you get the other one to suck everything in, and then you have to go kill this one, and then you should be able to walk out. Nope, okay, just there's one more here. New record though. Okay, 1 minute 7 seconds better. And then you have to break this mini boss here. I haven't found a way to properly kill the eggs so that they don't spawn, because I'm just trying to kill the giant ant leader first. But see, look, Beck is putting in so much work here, and then you have to
You
get
can
the damage in
probably
here.
swap
But I
the
don't want to
Bora.
use Libora. Boom, faster, 8 seconds, guys. Come on, where's the belief? I believe.
During that
Thank
time.
you.
you gotta believe in
Berserker set,
yourself.
And then here I'm going to go into Libora and set up the little
Yeah,
thingies
the
here,
skills
use
will
my
be on
shadows,
cooldown here.
evade that so I don't get knocked down, send it over here, break extremely quickly with Grogun He, and then we go in and shred. Please. Stop.
Yeah, if you say it much faster, that will make your attacks go faster. Little known fact.
Uh-huh. I mean, it works with core.
Slash
That's a fast-
slash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone in the
Oh,
chat
no.
hear the
Oh.
clicks.
Oh, did they hear my clicks?
I was just wondering who this speed.
I know, right?
They're
Okay,
very
break
audible to me.
again.
I don't know about our community out there.
Back, come on, 135. Okay, a little bit slower, but all the people that said under 140, thank you. So there's your first look at the Ant King. Obviously, I can't wait for someone to come in and have a time of 45 seconds and make everything I did today look absolutely newbie.
Just childish preschool level. We'll definitely be getting some guides from our leaders in the community, I'm sure.
For sure on that. I appreciate the cores in here. You know, maybe if we get 100,000 subscribers
Yeah, that's not too bad.
during this live stream, I'll do a core for you guys. Thank you, Payne, the only international BOT winner. Thank you so much. Okay, X, you said should have used Gina over Libora. Okay.
Interesting.
See, X is also extremely good and was in Korea and playing on the stage as an actual professional player. So maybe I should have,
Maybe you should
used...
take that advice?
Yeah, I don't know, but like, how do you get the AoE for everything if not just like, although Gina has good AoE too. I don't know. But yeah, thank you, Vincent. SM is not that bad. Thank you. Payne, you want guides? Oh, shoot. I didn't apply the charm effect. Probably. Yeah, that's probably true. Because I feel like I did that last phase pretty slowly. Alrighty. So thank you guys for appeasing me and watching me try to beat that as fast as I can, just so X and Type Out and other professional players in BOT can beat it in probably like 40 seconds. But let's move on to some new improvements to the gem system.
Absolutely.
Alrighty. So we have a lot of gem updates this go around. And 1st of all, I'm just going to go over to the gem page as well.
Okay, what's the gem update?
So as you can see here, everything is as
literally
it usually is.
a second
normal.
page.
Except there's a second one now.
Woo!
So I'll use people who have been at the 5-tier gem the entire time. There's also another opening as well here. And then there's also another thing here. As you can see, there's now A class, B class, C classes. So you can kind of tell what tier your 5-star gem is a little bit easier now as well. And then from here, you can also click on promotion. So there are now transcendent gems as well. Kind of the similar way. So what you're going to need to do here is basically have what you're aiming for. So say I want, over here, let's go.
This is
HT
the gem upgrade.
percentage gem right here for the A rank. I would need to have an A rank here, and then I would need to have Fragment of the Breaking Dawn. And you get that by now playing Battlefield of Chaos, Battlefield of Dawn. And then also you will need a same colored gem just randomly as well. So it's like, okay, I'll never use these, so then I can go here. And if I had the 20 gems here, then everything would turn into Transcendent. And it is a star. J-Star, because I am an STAR. Yes, you are.
I like the message that said the real gem here is the Prism.
Oh, wait, so who said that?
Oh, I don't know. I missed it. Oh.
At least I'll have a use for my
Okay, thank you, X. Just so you guys know, X and I got breakfast like 3 times when we were in Korea. It was so great.
Fragment of Breaking Dawn thingy.
When you were in the same hotel and going to the same thing, and then you wake up around the same time. It was a great time. Shout out to X. I had a really good time.
Not showing up.
Alrighty, I think let's keep going on here though and show you guys how to get these fragments of the Breaking Dawn.
The cursor's not showing up.
Over here now in Battlefield of Chaos as well. So as you can see, it goes up to tier 20 now. Still, for all you guys end level content, it won't be super hard. As you know, it's not 2 million power. It's still a little under 1 million. But I thought it'd be fun to go and check out. Let's do the Fortress of Blazing Fire here, and let's do Wind. And I thought it'd be fun just to do this with the Wind team here without doing Sung Jin Woo at all, and kind of like spectating, getting a little experience of what you guys get on a regular basis when you guys watching me. We'll just watch the hunters do the magic, the dirty work over here. While we just watch in the corner, so Sung Jin Woo can just relax for once in his life.
For once in his life. Honestly, he does deserve it.
I mean, he's always swooping in and saving the day, right? So, alrighty. I know a lot of people are saying that they like the gems, yeah, when you can add everything. So yeah, I'll just, chill out up here, press my F4 so I can see everything. Let's see if I can be like a cameraman. Where's Lennart? Okay, there's Lennart's ability, but where's Lennart? Guys.
Where's our boy?
He's
Someone
gone.
was-
Oh, there he's
asking
look.
you
He's
to-
sitting on the chair. Okay. Yes.
Ooh. Someone was asking you to use the new skin for Lennart, and it's pretty nice, you guys.
Oh yeah, I'll show it off. I don't have the skin unlocked on this account right now, but I will show it off for you guys.
He's got a sweater, and let me tell you, 100% boyfriend material right there. you guys are asking for this
Why?
one.
You know, I'll break a little bit. That'll help
I mean,
out.
if
You
it's
know, I'll
still
just help out.
only under a
Breaking the
million
homies a little
TP or team power,
Yeah, but I mean, doing
that's
put in.
possible. I can
Go
just
team.
auto that.
Nice, yeah.
Should be fine.
I feel like I'm like the guy in the in a group project that's just kind of like benefiting from everything, like just kind of shows up.
Good job.
Saying, good job, team. You're doing great. Keep up the good work.
Shows up 15 minutes late with coffee. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, they shredded that stage.
Nice.
All right, and you can see like the AOE that he has is just ridiculous. Like everything is dying at the same time. Oh, and you see so many Lennart Neermans.
There they keep on going. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, everything they touch is just disappearing. Like that. Yeah, that's the new tier gem system and Battlefield
Why is there
Chaos
something
stage
talking?
expansion as
Yeah,
well.
sure, sure.
And as you can see here, after just one key, we got ourselves 3 of these Scorching Flames. So
Okay.
I think it's going to be a pretty reasonable on getting all
Was
those
that from the
transcendent
game?
gems, so you
Mhm.
get more powerful, and so you can beat that hard mode of Yogg. What do y'all think, everybody?
That was weird.
Everyone is asking for you to get that skin immediately, and also for a summer skin for Lennart. I said, but where is it?
A
Give it
summer
to us.
skin? Oh,
I said,
a summer skin for Lennart?
yep. They said beachwear. When?
You know, I feel like everyone asking for beachwear from Lennart is just asking for beachwear from me, guys. Like, that's weird, guys.
no.
Come on, what are you guys doing?
Next live stream, swimsuit edition.
What is it? It is summer, right? You know, just. I'll
Lots
have
of
that-
W's for you here.
Hey, thanks, guys.
Show us hard mode yogurt.
Okay.
I will not be doing that today. But let's see here. Okay, so we can see here we got the basic. We got the oh, so fresh and so
So
clean.
fresh.
And
Okay,
then you
that-
can see
that
here
version
the new
looked a
costume,
little bit
leisurely
cooler.
moment as
Mhm.
well. Just a nice turtleneck. I have the sweatshirt like this as well. I didn't see it. I would have brought it today, and like, but I would have been really warm, you know.
Mhm, mhm.
And then we can see the 3D as well here. Just like it. I feel like I'm a broken record. Is this not CM Prism, guys? Is this not the CM Prism skin?
Yeah, just keep on saying it.
I mean, do you have enough aura to be?
Do you have the aura?
Hey, I think I think I was a C rank hunter in Korea. So, you know, definitely not Lennart Neerman S rank
Yes.
tier, but you know.
One day, maybe. You know.
You are the Lennart Neerman that we have at home when you try to ask for Lennart Neerman at the store.
You know what? I'll be Lennart Neerman at home. That's like saying, you know, like I want $1 billion at home, and that's just like $1 million.
Fair enough.
You know,
fair enough.
that's still pretty freaking good.
I don't understand that logic, but okay.
You know, if I'm a budget version of like
Right?
a really top
Hunter
tier
from the-
hunter,
Which he
that's
is.
still very good.
That's
yeah.
fair.
You guys are wilding in the chat. Holy. But yeah, so this is the new skin. It's really excited for that. But we also have another exciting announcement for everybody today.
Yeah.
Next week,
Oh,
Soul Leveling Arise is officially coming to the Epic Game Store mobile. So for all you people that are
Epic?
not in the United States,
Not
oh, I think it's just in
Steam!
Europe. For iPhones and Androids in Europe, you will be able to get Soul Leveling Arise on your Epic Game Store mobile. And for people in America, your Androids you can access the Epic Mobile Game Store on your Android as well in America. I'm not entirely sure about all the other continents, so go ahead and check it out, or the other countries. Check it out, see if you can download the Epic Game Store
it's been announced on Steam
mobile
for like
Soul Leveling
since
Arise
the
on
start,
the Epic
and
Game
it's
Store
still not on
mobile, which will be
Steam.
happening next week. And for all the people that do download it on the Epic Game Store mobile, you get an exclusive free gift which is 30 tickets total, 10 of each being 10 custom, 10 weapon, and 10 raid up tickets, and a mana power extract as well. So make sure you guys do that. I think it'll last for around 2 weeks after it first launches on the Epic Game Store mobile. So everybody, please look out for that. And so I see a lot of people asking about Steam. So this is the Epic Game Store on mobile. So this is if you're trying to check it out on your laptop or anything like that on Epic Game Store, it won't be there. But this is specifically for the mobile store. So we're working on a lot of those kind of things. So trying to get as broad as we can on the mobile side of things. And we'll have some exciting news, I think, next week as well. So be on the lookout. A lot of things are happening in the world of solo leveling and solo leveling Arise. But for now, oh yeah, just to reiterate, get those tickets. So if you download it, Solo Leveling Arise on the Epic Game Store mobile, you'll get all of those 30 tickets and a mana power extract. So check that out sometime next week as well.
All right. Moving on, let's check out our second trivia question of the evening.
Yep.
All right, this trivia question is, who were the 4 contestants in our 1-year anniversary video?
Yay! I mean, okay, we couldn't make it harder this time, but next stream we will make a very hard question, I promise. Okay, guys? But yeah, about this video, this was the game show that we did that was just so much fun, collaborating with 4 of these amazing contestants. And, you know, we had a kind of a surprise contestant that joined in because someone's internet didn't work for a second. But let's see if who can get it the fast. Dang, and of course our contestants.
Contestants are out here like, yep, it was me.
Getting it right away.
Count.
We see Spider-Man in there. Ooh,
We're just waiting for
SSD
the other
Solo
code.
was I think the first one I see that
It's
Nice.
probably
wasn't
just
a
those 2 codes.
contestant
You
that
did
got it
that.
right. And so we'll go ahead and say it right away. That is right, SD Solo. The correct answer is Pain Chul, High Pal, Zaf, and Hunter on Hive. We tried to get Pain Blade for you guys here, but Pain Chul really took over, and you know, things happen. We couldn't get Pain Blade for you guys, but we got Pain Chul. We got the second best thing. But honestly, this was such a fun collaboration that we got to do with everyone. It's really making me realize how much lore you guys know about the game and everything about it. And so if you see in the chat right now, you can see that there is the video right there. So go ahead and watch the video after the live stream concludes, because it was so much fun. And each of the content creators got to have their own special code as well after. Oh, Zaf asked, who are the winners again? You know what?
Don't want to spoil anything.
Yeah, no spoilers.
So go ahead and watch that and learn for yourself.
Yeah, so go ahead and watch that because we don't want to spoil it for everybody else. But thank you again, Pain Chul, Typal, Zaf, and Hunter on Hive for all participating in the game show. And hopefully we're going to have some more great collaborations in the future with so many more of our NPC Plus creators as well. So thank you again so much for all of this.
Speaking of community engagement, I think it is time to check out some of the memes that you guys submitted.
Memes. For those who don't know, I do make the memes and I do post some things on the socials as well.
Wait, was
And
the
this
other code
is
already
I think
released?
I
Oh
had
my
the
god, I wasn't
caption
paying
of,
attention.
Please help me, I'm lazy, or something like that, because I didn't.
And then these headers are submitted by members of the community. When you accidentally bring
NPC Plus
and learn for yourself,
the game need more of this.
headers
No,
are
Code, yeah.
submitted.
Honestly, I thought that one was so spot on, and that happened so many times to me too. I'm like, why is Tusk in my first spot? Like, no.
Relatable. The other
Mhm.
one is, why is it when something happens, it's always you three?
And that one is by YEFAGA as well. So I thought that one was like really like adept to that time in the story, where those three are really trying to prove themselves as like, you know, the favorite for Sung Jin Woo and get his affection as well.
Absolutely. They want to be the best shadow of them all.
Oh yeah. So if you want to be on future live streams and I have these memes up as well, make sure you guys go ahead and post that or respond to that in the comments, and you know, maybe make a funny one once or twice so that I can
Little header. Yeah.
as
All
well.
right. Hope you guys aren't dying of excitement to do that just yet. Otherwise, we will need to call a lich stream to revive you. For those who don't know, the Partner Creator Plus program is our way to show support and appreciation in the form of revenue share and community codes to the many amazing content creators in our community. And this week, we are highlighting Lichstream.
That's right. Litstream is in their bio a random player who is playing Soul Leveling Arise. Very descriptive.
Yep.
They also try their best to give you free codes in the support program as well. Also, I see them in chat a lot during these live streams, which is why I was familiar with Litstream, and then started watching a little bit of their content. They're a smaller creator, but put out a lot of great Battlefield of Time content as well, and other very useful, insightful guides for many other content in the game, like Workshop Brilliant Light and Guild Boss. I think I would have definitely used Litstream's help today with the 1:35 time.
Maybe wanted a couple tips there.
Yeah.
Many of Lichstream's guides are also tailored to the everyday person, with their latest one being the Hobgoblin Battlefield of Time boss without any transcendent skills or blessings. So Lichstream is a chill and fun creator who you should check out. Can we get some W's in the chat for Lichstream, everybody?
Yep.
Are you gonna give some W's for him?
Chat was way ahead of you with that, but yeah, shout out.
Thank you, chat. Ugh, I love that they're so supportive. I
Yeah.
love that you guys are so supportive.
I don't think I've
Great.
seen Litstream in chat today, but honestly, it's always fun whenever I see Litstream in the chat because they always say something fun and it's fun to talk to them. But they make such
Yeah.
good content as well. So
We'll probably watch it later and be stoked.
oh yeah, 100%. And
Present.
honestly, that's great. But yeah, be sure to check out Litstream's channel and support him and many of our other amazing content creators in the program, as they all deserve so much support because they really do some great work. Obviously, they're so good at the game and they know the meta and they know everything, like so much stuff that I also rely on as a community manager too. So
Mhm. All right, then, last but not least, it is time for that second coupon code, which I know you've been waiting for.
Okay.
For hunters playing on
There's the
PC or
second code.
Android devices, this coupon can be claimed through options, account settings, the redeem code button. For hunters playing on iOS devices, please visit the coupon registration page on our forum. And the coupon code is...
Yogg is hard mode. If you couldn't tell who made the coupon codes or like the names of it this time around, it was me. It was all
It was
me.
the Prism.
Yeah. If you ever get any bad puns,
Artifact recipe.
I
No,
enjoy
right?
your puns.
That's cool.
The peak of humor.
thank you. We get Lennart, Hierman, and Yaga's hard mode. But yeah, so I hope you guys like these codes this time around.
It is
And
valid
especially names.
until Thursday, the 5th at 7 p.m. PDT. So again, make sure you use it by then.
Yep, coming up quick.
Mhm.
All right, and I think that about wraps up our 10.5 live stream. It was definitely a really short one, especially after the last one. We were here, I think, for like an hour and a half on our 1 year anniversary. But I thought it'd be a nice time for a short and sweet live stream. So again, thank you all for joining us and supporting Soul
Okay,
Leveling
there we
Rise
go.
throughout this last year as well. As always, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. It really does help. By the way, guys, did we reach 100,000 in this live stream? Because if we did, I'm gonna have to core a little bit. I'm gonna let my producer look at those numbers as
You gotta
well.
keep your promises.
So we gotta keep the promises. Looks like we did not though. So
Soon.
sadly, that core will have to come in another day. Yeah, I see some people asking like no hard mode as well. Not
Very
today,
close.
guys. I wanted you guys to be the first 6,000 people to beat it, and not me today.
Valid. Absolutely.
But maybe in the future, I see a lot of people asking for it. Sadly, not today, but I will take that into account. And for future live streams, when these kinds of things go on, I've learned you guys like the gameplay a little bit as well. So we will take that in consideration and for future live streams as well. But I truly think we have honestly the best communities out
Okay.
there in all of games and stuff like that. So appreciate you guys.
Me too. And I hope to see all of you here again next time.
Maybe.
This is your system shutting down.
All right, everybody. Goodbye and stay sharp and level up.
Maybe. Ah!
An honorable death is better than a shameful life. I will hold myself accountable with this power. Take responsibility. I will hold you accountable. I feel like a whole new man. With all of my strength.
Okay, that's the whole stream. I barely talk during the stream because I'm listening to what they're talking about because it's in English. If this was if this was the Korean stream, I probably would talk a little bit more because I'm just gonna be relying on the subtitles. But there's no live subtitles for Korean or even the Japanese stream, so whatever. But yeah, basically, where's the thingy?
Controls mana at his enemy.
Hey, pause that one. And these ones again. And the basic attack, yeah, there's not much effect. Support skill. This is for Sung Jinwoo support skill. Airborne doesn't really matter much. Maybe if you need yes, but it doesn't really matter much. It doesn't really do much. Core attack, 4 additional damage. 2. There are enemies within, they immediately attack enemy. So this just makes it so that his core attack won't miss when you swap to him, which is good, I guess, because they still haven't fixed the bug of core attacks where when you swap, it just shoots whatever you're doing in front of you instead of at your target. I don't know. One guy said that it's like the old, is it Counter Strike thingy? I don't know. Or I don't know, whatever. It's fine. Okay, this one. High name mute zone, dealing continuous damage. Yeah. And then a Tower of Mana Rain. Several seconds. And then the ultimate. Yeah. What the heck? Where's my old screen? Yeah, the ultimate seems kind of fine. Let's watch it again. Okay. Oh, it was this one already. Oh, no, that was just the testing. Where's the boss? It looks like the mana rain thingy lasts a little bit longer. Because he ult, it just goes for a long time. Was that 10 seconds? And that's already like 30% with him only casting skill 1. And then skill 2 just pours down. Okay. But it looks like his damage, at least from this video clip, it doesn't really out damage the heal. From this video clip, of course. Maybe if you're playing normally and attacking while casting skills, maybe it can out damage the heal. But if it's just like the skill 2, it doesn't look like it. But again, this is just the test account. And what's call this? The trial character. Probably there's no gears on the trial character. That's why it's like that. The passive, you're they gain synthesis of analysis, which gives him super armor. Yeah, only super armor. So he can have unlimited, not really unlimited. Yeah, technically he can have unlimited super armor, which is kind of good, I guess. But the weird thing is, for Hunter's Cage, Yogama heals differently. It's not a regen, it's a bulk heal. First is during phase 1 out, when he throws you into the Subway Surfers minigame, he heals there. So I'm not sure if Hunter's Cage will affect or will take effect. Or maybe it just works either way. Even if the target is currently not healing. Which is weird. That means it. I don't know. I mean, it's weird. It's just weird. Yeah. And the analysis, it depends on how many times you can stack this, but you can have a perma super armor instead of having to rely on skills because normally right now super armor is based on your skill cast. When you cast a skill, you gain a super armor, and then after the skill duration, skill animation, your super armor is gone. Now it's like for him, it's like a permanent effect. So long as you don't get hit, and then you get super armor again, enough stack enough times, defense divination circle on the entire team. Cannot lose or gain instances of analysis effect, gain super armor. So this is probably the not permanent super armor. Well, it depends. This is probably temporary as well. We don't know yet. We'll see. And then there you go. Increase wind damage. And then using any skill increases the duration of the attack zone. Oh, so that's why the second skill earlier was just pouring down continuously. Because every time you cast a skill, it just increases the duration of any other skills that's currently active. because all of his skills are like something that you just cast and then you move on. Basically, like a sentry or whatever you want to call it. When team members, including the user, use their basic skill, recovers a percent of their MP and their power gauge. So it's here to go to use your ult and for your mana upkeep. But depends on the numbers. It's still a good thing though. For every wind ally, defense and HP. And then Hunter's gauge effect is enhanced. This is the main damage, I guess. Where the main damage is going to come from. A5, which is normal. A5 for everyone. User gains several instances of analysis immediately upon entering the stage. So you literally have super armor immediately. And the cooldown of ult is decreased. Is awakening effects are a little bit too. So this is the only like saving grace is the paralyzed. Yep. Because whenever you use a skill, enemies gets paralyzed probably for 1 second or 2 seconds, for several seconds to enemies within 10 meters of range within it, around him. When you cast a skill, the enemy just stops abruptly from time to time. If the paralyze effect gets crashed whenever you cast a skill, then that's good. And which skills are these ones? For attack, or no, yeah, support skill, not for attack. Support skill. So when you use him as a support, he also paralyze. Oh, that's good though. That's good though. But why would you bring him as a support? The only thing he does as a support is airborne and leave an AoE field and paralyze if you have the weapon. Other than that, there's nothing. Jinwo probably won't benefit that much. If you want to paralyze something, especially a boss, just bring Harper. At least she does break and paralyze. If you're really lacking damage but not break damage, weird, then I guess you can bring him. No, why would you? I don't know. Weird. And this one is the first skill, second skill, and then ult. Yeah. Not too bad, not too bad. Yeah. That's about it. That's about it. That's about it. It's already 10 a.m. and I'm not really gonna stream for a long time. Okay, we just watched the live stream, and that's it. That's gonna be it for today. For now, maybe I'll stream later, maybe not, because I have to go to the hospital early tomorrow. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah. Thanks for hanging out, even though there's really nothing much. It wasn't really an exciting stream. Not because of the stream, but because there's not a lot of announcements. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today. Thanks for hanging out, everyone. And as always, stay safe and have a great rest of your day.